How's that? I've unmuted. I was going to say I've got a couple of places in Eisentam you can go to, fairly flat. I can show you them. I'm going to build this freighter into like a freighter bit with cargo and stuff on the sides, which we might be able to do. Let's have a look at the place I used in Eisentam. That was a place. This isn't too bad. Paradise Planet as well. I think Henry was doing some from there as well. But the problem with this planet is it's so dark. It's not too bad for hauling your cargo, but I'm building a base on it and I'm trying to build an industrial base. It's just a bit too dark for me. So let's if you want to screenshot those coordinates, it's fairly flat, got friendly vegetation. But it's okay for doing your haulage on. It's just I've done it all, so I don't need the planet anymore. So I'll build a base on a kind of no storm frosty planet, which is very light. But if you screenshot those coordinates, should be okay. What's an unlocked purple? Oh. It was a thing that could give you coordinates. Did you take a screenshot of that one? It's okay in the light, but I'll also have to a blue sky, but that's to build a base on rather than to actually do the stuff. Like, what I want is a Sentinel ship which is all white, decent. I might have one on my Discord which I could go and get, but I'll try and find one. I'm also looking out for good planets to get the bases. See, that one's a possibility. This one, freezing planet. Snowy weather, so no storms. That's got bad wind. Also, I don't mind it having water like this one because it's going to be a base rather than a salvage place. Let's go and have a look for something ain't right. Try and find dissonance for now. So I'm after a sentinel ship. Come on, you dissonance. There we go. Paradise Planet, Ancient Bones. Toxic Horror. So it doesn't matter, because I'll be getting some dissonant spikes. It's the ship I'm after, not the planet. Ooh, that's not bad, is it? Where is it? No. Not for me. I'll have a look at the ships when they come into land. Oh, well, I have got a mod for that. Which works on the original cab. Which I prefer anyway. Because at least you can stand on the original cab and move loads around. Whereas the other ones, it's kind of hard to stand on. What's this one? This one's a thingy wing, but it's the wrong colour. Those unfolding wings. Nice cab. It's not white. Alright, let's find a Paradise Planet, which it was in here. Somewhere. Is that it? Yes. I'll go to the dark side and take a landing. Hopefully not into the water. Right then, it is totally dark, but let's get the old Colossus out. This thing's got fairly nice headlamps now with this mod. There's quite a few out on the on the mod site that does the Colossus headlamps. It seems it was kind of needed. Perhaps Hello Game should have addressed it. Let's go and check out the ships. Whenever we get there, I think I was using my the game just seems to have gone dark, or is it a recent patch? I think my torch used to work a lot better. You can barely see that it's on now. Right, that's that alpha. It's 1, 2. I'm definitely seeing this lighting is not as good. I thought I had a torch mod as well, but something's off with it. Or perhaps I need one. And barely light up the wall in front of me. Look at that, it's crap. And there's a third fighter. Seen that one already. All green spider. I thought you used to light these up from the top. Bone crab. Bone cat, I mean. This handout, this torch is rubbish. There's number 4. Mecha 5 jet. Go on, bring me something nice in. I do hope they extend this game loop of the with the Colossus, or do more for the other exocraft. There's number 5. 2 more. Must check that I have got the torch mod. Another planet and I'm sitting in the dark. Seen that Mecha 5 before. That's another one. That's number 6, I think. Yeah, No Man's Sky, 6.30 lighting. Are they testing out the lighting for No Man's Light No Fire, i.e. burning brands and glow baskets? That's number 6, 7. Not green and yellow, green and mustard. Nah. And now the last chip comes down and the lights come on. Great. Let's check out the old multi-tool. They've altered the scanning tool so it scans for different depots now, rather than for the same one every time. Where'd the entrance go? Must be down that way. There. The latest patch actually made the scanner look for different sites now, rather than keep giving you the same one. So what you do there is put a save beacon at your depot, because you've been to that depot. It's scanned for a different one now. C-Class, B, Leaving your ship there is good as well. At least the scanner's working now, so if you go back, you'll get a different scrap pile. Right, next let's try and find a good system. Another dissonant. Infested. A lot of salvage scrap planets are now aggressive sentinels. Don't know whether you noticed. See what we got on the space station. B class. And nothing special. Grab whatever he's got. Don't want it. Have some of those. Nope. Now what's this? This is the Explorers Guild. I can donate sparkling gear. They'll give me free iron batteries for this level. Eventually I'll give you modules. What was this Korvac system? Right, where was that Sentinel ship? And we're in the dark again. And the ship looks dark as well. Fold the out wing. Not many thrusters lit. And those feet on the bottom. Nope. Not for me. Let's get the Corvette. Do a bit of exploring with the Corvette. The Corvette's another gripe of mine. I want it to be white. Oh, I did build a hauler. Well, industrial thingy. Look at this for a Corvette. For park over the industrial base. All of the cargo modules. This is all the processing. Refiners. Some internal storage. A bit more processing. Cargo up front. Crew quarters. Not really decorated out yet. And at last, the bridge. What's that one? Bizzle Voyager. It's a weird Corvette. Oh, it's not a... Oh, I know what that is. Something for later. Let's get the Cobra. Right, this is my big gripe. This is what they call painting your ship white. Looks more like grey to silver. I want proper white, like you find on fighters and stuff. Meantime, I'm sick of this colour. Not even a proper black. So it's white in metallic, which is rubbish. Green. There's no real light colours. And that's supposed to be white. Weathered rusty white finish. Okay, it's just going to have to be red then. Which is bad applying to the entire thing because it's turned everything inside it red. Do the details later, I guess. Hi, Caroline. Right, don't want this system. Looking for that dissonant thingy. But we'll go to a system and see what we can find and then fire that thing off. G8 should be fairly cold. It's not shutting the rail door. Right, this is a mod called Corvette Supercomputer. So it turns your mission terminal into a galactic trade terminal, station terminal, teleporter, the mission radar and planetary probe. Low atmosphere, iridescent, scrap, frozen planet, ice storms, don't want ice storms. Boiling, iridescent, superheated drizzle. We'll go and check the ships. We'll check the station first. And the bloody ramp's still open. It's like your fly's undone and your thing's hanging out. Now it closes. Nope. And no. What's this? This is the Warrior Merchant Guild. Have some glass. Standing 3. He's got green lipstick on. Right, let's go and find a planet with a thingy on. Viking, so I'll have a quick look at the ships. This is not the kind of planet you want to do your salvage runs on, because it's got water. Kind of puts a dampener on things. Let's go and land here. See what we got. Beam down. There we go. So it's 1 fighter, 2 fighters, 3 fighters. No, don't like them. Seen that one? Yeah, 3. Big green and yellow hauler. With sphericals. This wasn't a dissonant, was it? Awakenings, I don't think I'll be bothered doing that. Here's an alpha. Where is it? Barrel. It's a barrel. Number 4. Is that number 5? That's number 4. Any creatures in sight? Cobalt, activated copper. Oh, I've still got that stupid mod on for Sentinel, native Sentinel ships. Which is not very good for ship hunting. Not that I do much ship hunting anymore. Kind of died a death, that has. Thanks, No Man's Sky. Been recently going around deleting bases on planets on a lot of my saves. The last patch, if you made a save on one of these trade posts, all the trade posts moved slightly. So everything you put on the trading post has gone or is not on it, hanging in the air. They've moved the floating island bases, so I went to one floating island and I was free floating in space. I had to use the jetpack mod to get back up. So I could actually delete the base computer. I don't think the bases on the ground have moved, but anything that's not on the ground has shifted slightly. So if you've got any bases on floating islands or these things, watch out. Especially the floating islands. Make sure your jetpack's fully charged. Or you've built your base computer on something solid like a floor tile. Because the island may not be there, but the floor tile will be. Green bug. Where's the rest of these fighters? Seen that one. Come on, bring him in. Nope. Nope, nope. It's my standard build of Corvettes now. If you make 3 rooms on the bottom deck, like that, that and that, and then you can put 1, 2, 3, 6 storage containers in there. Then you delete the rooms and replace them with these kind of panels, not panels, the parts that you can, which are just cosmetic. You won't have the 3 rooms show up in your inventory, but you'll have 6 storage containers which you can access through the floor. Then you get 2 inside and 2 in your entry bay. A nice flat bottom on your frigate. Use those to hide the landing gear. So this, not frigate, this Corvette has got all 10 storage containers on it, which is pretty useful for refining. Because if you're refining your mouldy balls or whatever, you only get a selection of backpack or ship, but as a storage containers are part of the ship, it'll look through those as well. Come on, 2 more fighters. Give us your last 2. It better be worth it. Gonna stop looking at Viking systems soon. Okay, one more wave and then let's go and find a planet. I've got to remember how to build stuff as well. Damn. That's another one that we haven't seen, so that's number 6. Seen those. It's on number 7. It's got to be white. Or white and grey. Hola. Shittles. I've seen that one. That was one of the first ones that came in. Was that 7 in total now? No matter. Oops. Hit the wall. Those are the last 2 containers. If I can get up these damn stairs. Of course there's 2 in here. Oh, it's been cold outside, that's better. Warm up a bit. Right, I'm kind of done with this system. Oh, let's pop off one of those Sentinel AI fragments. Must dump this lot in the yeah, let's get to the next system first. So we're looking for that one. Sentinel ship. Oops, just knocked loads of stuff off the table. I don't know what it was and where it's gone. It's on the floor somewhere. Right. Two things to do. Galactic Trade Terminal. I've got rubbish building up in my bags. Don't want rusted metal. Don't want that. I don't think. Freighter inventory. Why isn't it selling it from the ship inventory? Really? Right, what have we got? There's a coal planet with storms, dissonant, salvage scrap, charred, bountiful. Mostly calm, that means it's going to be crap when it's not. Columned, torrid. Well, that's the one we want. And the Sentinel ship will be over there. Corvettes never seem to point at where you want them to go. What have we got? Looks definitely red and black to me. Who's opened the hatch? Who's opened the hatch? What's this? Cab's okay, wings are okay. Nope. Wrong colour. Sorry, you're rejected. That reminds me, it's time to do some refining. As I said, this says it's got my inventory plus a ship inventory, but strangely enough, the ship inventory includes all of this, which is actually in the storage container, not in my inventory. So the refiner does with the storage containers because they're on the ship. You see what I mean? I'm looking for a white Sentinel ship and possible bases on cold planets. I've got a couple, but I want to build like an industrial unit around the salvage centre. So I'll be a salvage scrap planet, And actually I'm looking for anything else that's slightly interesting, like maybe a multi-tool on the station. A nice fighter. We'll go and check out the multi-tool. Why does it keep stopping? Just a bit of general exploration. I do want to try and keep my ships white if possible. I'd like a sentinel ship, I think. Now I've found some before, which I posted on my Discord. If I can't find one here, I might go and get one of those, because I never actually claimed them. Because I wasn't into them at the time. Nope. Nope. Here's your upgrades. Take those all day. Take them. What's this guy? The combat guy. He'll have some salvage glass, I guess. Donate. Redeem. Now we can get unstable plasma for free. What else did he want? Pirate transponder, quad servo, crystallized heart, hard frame engines and walker brains. Okay, this system is done, I think. Another one dissonant, not far away. Was that? One of the new systems. Look, the hatch is open again. Oi, your thing's hanging out. Quartzite, radio source, Find Moon and Blood Planet. Is that inhabited? There's 4 on it. The Sentinels on it. Yes. Let's fire off one of these AI frags. There, to the blood planet. Is that a white sentinel I see before me? White and blue. Almost. Close, but no cigar. Or is it even white and blue? It's yellow and blue. There's blue and there's white. Let's have a look. Nice cabin. I like the cabin. Wings good. Landing gear good. Wings all attached. All the thrusters are on. That would be really good if only it wasn't blue. I would have taken that. Are those really attached to the wings? Just about. What's down there? A cave. Nah, that didn't work. Are you in my Discord? Because I have posted a couple in there. So if this fails, I might actually have to go and get. Try that system. Then I want to work on some base building, I think. Let's just go and get one. Samat system. What has he got on the space station? Why do they park a space station in front of a load of rocks? I don't think I've got a portal base on this save. I'll have to find a portal if I want to go and get a ship. Still, this system's got a few planets. Humid. Cold. No. Activated copper, so that's storms. Cloudy. Arid, torrid, and bleak. Okay, we'll just go for the ship on this one. In the meantime, check out the multi-tool. And any ships that may fly in. A-class. And B. Right, we're running out of salvaged glass to donate. We are up to... Oh, this is a Merchants Guild. Mercenaries Guild. Might have to go and shoot some sentinels. Have some upgrades. 270k nanites. Got anything to sell that's bad? No. Let's remove those. Storage container inventory. Did I pop a thing off on this system? Don't think I did I? I just flew to the dissonance system. Okay, if this isn't white, I'm going to have a look at my Discord finds. First I'll need a planetary portal. Oops, this is not the place to do your scrap run. Good job the expedition wasn't on this planet. Might have been a bit hectic. Come on, get out of the seat. Right, what's this one? What colour is it? Except for damn dark. Purged. It's got wings. They're attached. It's black and bits are white. Don't like the back end. What's that? Sentinel looking at me. No, that's like a van. That's a bit of rolling wildlife. How about doing a race around the planet in the dump trucks, and you've got to turn in 5 pieces of cargo to timed run. You never keep anything in on this planet, could it? Right, can I bring up the Discord? That's what I want to know, so that everybody can see it. What's turned off? Displays captures on. Video capture. Don't know why we're not seeing Discord. Still, I've got 2 ships to choose from, one in Euclid and one in Eisentan. I kind of like the one in Eisentan. Let's go to Eisentan. Then find a portal. So, base is in Eisentan. Got that coal junkyard, which I'm not sure about. What's Ridge Outpost? It's not in Eisentan. What are these bases? I don't remember. It's only been a few days. Well, this was my original base after the expedition, but I found better planets. Just started on the industrial theme, but not good enough. Portal. Alien monolith. Damn, its flies are open still. Right, what system is this? This is a Viking. Place my palm, stand back. When it melts, respond to my touch. Molten rocks, exposing the hollow interior. Riches, ancient technologies. Stand back. Showing a sign of respect. Excellent. Give me a Viking effigy. That is not laden with riches. Right, to the portal. I switch my small screen on. Now I move the Discord to the small screen. Like that. Get on there. Then I can go mini. Boom. Nope. Why isn't that working? Why isn't that doing anything? Settings. Cancel. Properties. It's not doing anything. Okay, I have to take my word for it. Anyway, portal. I don't get why it's not showing Discord. I'll have to look over the settings. Perhaps I ought to have a portal base sometime. That'll mean a portal base in every galaxy. Where's the portal? Oh, there it is. So let's blow this picture up. So I want boat, sun, tent, boat. Boat, sun, tent, boat. Triangle, tent, face, fish. Triangle, tent, face, fish. Dino, arsehole, fly, fly. Right, let's check this ship out. What? No, it wasn't. Just check that was Eisenton. Hang on, could be in the wrong galaxy. It is Eisenton. I discovered this in 2023. But he says he discovered it. I don't believe him. Something with the naming conventions is mucked up. As I discovered it on a deleted character. Anyway, as we're on the planet, shall pop one of these and see if I'm right. Dissonant spike detected. What's at the save beacon? Did I put that there? Let's check the save beacon first. So I used to be like that, putting save beacons down for people. Till I found that nobody went there. If I can pick up the save beacon, it means I was here first. There's a base. This is weird. Oh. They put the mountain in the way. That is not the ship that I have registered. Not the ship in the photo. No, it's totally not the ship in the photo. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Has something changed? Okay. I'll go and have a look for the ship I found in Euclid. Towards freighter, because that's in Euclid. That's one I found in Euclid. Right, I need a portal base in Euclid. Eisentown, 01 portal. Got one. Something funny is going on with those coordinates, because I found it 3 years ago and it's a completely different ship. This one could be white and blue. No, it's not that one. Let's find the actual one. Not that. Going. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go, still in Euclid. Portal. So, bird sun, moon hex, bird sun, moon hex, bird dino double arse, tree ship sun tree. Stepping through the portal. Now I've discovered this one. What the hell was the other one? Was it in a completely different galaxy? Not Eisentam. Because that was a completely different ship. Don't know there. Spike detected. This is not a good planet to collect your scrap on. Exocraft don't do underwater. I wonder if they do a underwater scrap collection. Wait, that's not the ship. Ship's changed. It's totally not the ship. Something's changed. It's the only dissonant system in this, only dissonant planet in this system, and that ain't the ship that I photographed. It's completely different. Not one thing is similar about the layout, the colour or anything. Something's messing around. Completely messing up. This is kind of frustrating. Have they stopped making white ships? Something's gone horribly wrong with ships. You know, the only other white ones that I've got on radar are Frequencies, who's got them in a strange galaxy. Odd Yalutai. Certainly can't get there on this character. And she's found a couple of nice ones, but just in a different galaxy. Oh, and they've probably all changed as well. Don't know what to do about that, except to hunt one. Have all the white ones disappeared? Surely not. And have the Sentinel ships had a change at all? Why do they keep changing stuff? Metallurgic planet. There won't be one on there. Nope. Let's go somewhere else. That's dissonant. Abandoned. Flies are hanging open again. I might have to put this stupid hunt off because I want to go and do a bit of base building. This one's dark as well. Have they got rid of all the white ones? Put your thing back in. All the way. Do you reckon? Nope, definitely not. Wonder if I've got anything in storage. Don't know. Right, so what I'm going to do now is have a look at a couple of bases. Decide where to build the industrial. So, coal junkyard in Eisentham. It's kind of featureless. It's surrounded by hills, so what's the weather like? Drifting snowstorm, so this is a stormy planet, so no. Goodbye. It's actually not a bad planet for collecting scrap. You see what I mean? It's in Eisentham, so it's fairly flat. I don't know whether these plants protrude through the flatbed. So if you want to try this planet, Gumbo, I'll put the coordinates up. It's cold, it's flattish, but it is brightish, even at night. But I won't be building a base here. And that's the biggest mountain you'll get on this planet. Close the hatch. Hi, Meagle. Right. Let's get to another potential base. Now that one I took a picture of, that's got potential. That's in Euclid. Sub-Zero. That's not far to go until you've just got one left, and then you won't be able to find it. That's happened to me. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's got its hatch open again. It's a bit of a flasher, this ship, I think. Keeps getting its todger out. Right, this is in a bit of a basin to build an industrial site on, and it's got these big rocks which I don't particularly like. Well, big-ish. No, not the features on here. Nope, won't be coming here. Right, put your todger away. So we've got that. That's a nightmare planet to collect junk on. I can show you if you want. What's this? Ridge outpost. Powder snow. F3F. Let's have a look at Ridge Outpost. Not my name, just genuinely random. Oh yeah, this one. It's a cold planet, but the snow's kind of yellow. You see what I mean? It's not as white could be. There's a base over there, and it is still in a slight hollow. Got trees though, but I don't really care. What's the weather like? Powder snow. Could be good. No, I have better. Your hatch is open again. Right, so those are something. Paradise. Paradise. Those are two on the same planet. Those are maybe where I've finished off my collections. Oh, this is a good base. This is a good planet for doing a race on with cargo. As I shall show you in a second. Lovely planet, nice and flat. Perfect for cargo racing. I must take that all down. Yep, lovely and flat, except for, oh, what pretty pink flowers. They protrude straight through your cargo bed and knock all your cargo out. All of them do. Even the small ones. That one. That one. So the snowplow doesn't interact with these things, but your this interacts with them. but your plough doesn't, your shovel. But the cargo also interacts with them. So therefore, every time you drive over one of these things, all your cargo goes flying. Well done, Hello Games. Is there any cargo in here? Yes. Let's pick some of this up. And we go for a little drive. Should level out nice and flat. Race to the next spot. Boom, boom. Where's all my stuff gone? Good job. I've Zendesked it, but I don't think they'll do anything with it. If the dozer blade would interact with those things, as they are harvestable, it would stop a problem, but right then, it's this one or we go looking. Right, this is not in a valley, it's kind of on a hill. Which is okay. View of a planet. We've got a terminal over there. So it's purely aesthetical. I'm not going to collect stuff in this peep. What's that? It's a rock. I think this will be the one. Where to put the loading ramp and the dock. Maybe there, where the stuff is. Don't want it too far away. Let's try there. Right, metal for the cold. Should be able to get away with one. How big do we want it? Ah, ship's in the way. What could we do it over here? Yeah, that would be good. There's more space. Wouldn't impede the view. So what I want to do is place a floor or two and try and remember how to duplicate bits, or right, copy, then we nope. Then we store that. What was it? How do we store it? Nope. Can't remember how to build things. Q and C, wasn't it? No. We copy that. Then we hit Q and C. Timing's all wrong as well. I have to do it the hand way. Till I remember how to glitch build. Time to look up some old videos. Okay, the width of this ramp will be whether these come out centered. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That was about right, wasn't it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 8. So first we want a ramp for the truck. And I may as well colour these, lest I forget. So I'll have 4 there. Truck ramp width. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or was it 3? Let's get a truck in for perspective. So you want a little controller house there. I think 3 wide will be fine. What's that doing down there? Okay. This will be the loading ramp for the truck. How to jack your truck up. And those, this will be the ground cargo area. I'll have one more there. Now what I've got to do is to find out how many verticals I need. One, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5, isn't it? That will do. Five. So this will be the hauler landing area, and generally the transfer to space dock. So I need a landing pad up there, but not a real one because I don't want my ship up there. And some sort of loading area. I'll do this ship area a bit later, because let's get the ground area done. I can use that scaffolding to make it look like this is all propped up. It's all nicely centered. Aye aye. Okay. Come on, you. There you go. Roof panel. I made up. Just building a base on a recycling place. Kind of an industrial attempt. Something's definitely changed with this game. I saved some Sentinel ships from 3 years ago, white ones, on my Discord. And I went back to revisit them, and the ships have completely changed and they're not white anymore. So, something's changed. Not for the better. Come on, there you go. So this is a truck loading dock I'm building. But it's dark. I'll be able to see more of what I'm doing. Okay. Put a wall there temporarily. So what I want is a little shed. Yeah, they ought to put something into Elite about base building. I mean, they've got all the parts and stuff. Even the bases that you can put on there are all pre-built. So okay, you can't even put your own layout on there. It's just a pre-built entire base, which is a shame. Right, how's that? Some sort of roof. That's alright for now. Okay, so this will be the loading bay for the recycled stuff. So we want to load it into here to be transferred up to the shipping area. I know I've got something somewhere. Come on, where's my stuff? Where's the industrial stuff? Oh, this could be it. Crane. I want to stick the teleporter over here somewhere. So let's go with the old style stuff. Thin metal wall. I'll do. Small metal panel. Need to get rid of that, I think. And that. We need to put some power down. I have got the building mods to do this. If not, I'd have to do them manually. As was demonstrated earlier, I've completely forgotten how to glitch build. Which I'll have to have a go at again. Let's wire him up. Will do. Have a small door. And 2 of those. Will a big one work on here? Nope. There we go. These things you can actually colour properly, unlike the modern panels. Okay, that's the preliminaries out of the way. I want to decorate with these lamps. I've got to get that industrial look. I should really put storage containers somewhere. They could look industrial, couldn't they? Right, lamps. There we go. Three, 6. I'll have to straighten these up a bit later. Or even spread them out properly. But those are the kind of lamps I want for the industrial area. Right, let's go to the other teleporter. And the reason why I put that there so we're not calling my other Corvette. Let's go to the space station. Current system. Oh, it doesn't matter. Any system will do. Call in my other Corvette. Head back to the base. So the Corvette should be hovering kind of above the teleporter. Which is where it seems to be tied to. Now, if only you could make your own Corvette landing spot. There's a mod out to give a landing pad for a Corvette, but it's massive. It's absolutely huge. And there she is. The transporter. Industrial Transport Corvette. Now, a Panther Clipper up there would be pretty good, but it would probably block out. No, the Panther Clipper wouldn't be. The size of the thing is huge. It's probably the size of a frigate in this game. Damn, decorative frigate up there. Right, let's do something with this. Once we've got the main layout, I can go into a few more details later on. There are a few parts for this base. Still, it's the only real base on this save. On my other saves, like I said, I'm getting rid of bases because they moved the stuff around that they're built on. I'll best count these things so they appear in the centre. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're not centred. Got the wrong ratio, haven't I? There we go. That's it. There, so that's the space transport platform. That's a truck unloading platform. Gets the salvage scrap into there. Loads it on there. We're going to need a bigger crane. Then we need a ship up here. Now I can build Corvette parts. Could I build that? No. The thing about these building of Corvette parts is those things are technically cosmetics, but they're in the third tab, and I can't build anything in the third tab. Look at this build mod, which gives you Corvette parts. Those are the second tab ones. Those are the first tab ones. The third tab ones ain't there. Third tab are just those. We haven't worked that out. But some of these things are good. Like the structural gantry link. I mean, where have you seen one of these before? You've actually seen it at a scrap station, and this thing definitely looks like cargo. Even though you can build your ship with it. Okay, remember this part. Look over there. There is a station. Where's me Tonka truck? Remember that part I told you to look at? What's that? That's a Corvette part, but broken. Wonder what these parts are. I bet those are Corvette parts. What's a betting they are Corvette parts? Let's have a look. Well, if they're not Corvette parts, they're damn close to those side pods. About the right size as well. There's definitely one of these by the station over there, even though it had different markings on it. I'll pretend that's a repaired version of the other thing. So with these Corvette parts, can I stack these? Do they snap? Yes. Look at that, our first load. I bet those snap as well. Nice. Coloured. Metallic. Right, industrial base, here we come. A lot of details to fill out. A lot of stuff. We can put lots of normal industrial stuff in here. Covered crate. Those are all over the place. Need some more lighting. Where's that industrial lighting? Somewhere. Are those any good? See what the different lighting does. Oh, those have improved. I like those. But does it need power? Okay, we need power. Does that need power? No, just those. The lighting's good. Can we make them bigger? Yep. How big? Just playing around with this at the moment. Can't connect it because it's bigger. Right, we'll have to do something about that. There's a glitch to do that. I wonder. If you can't connect it because it's bigger, what if I make one of these, one of these rooms, which does actually put a battery in there, put that in there. Now that transmits power to anything that's sat on it. You wouldn't know that because it's dark. So if that one sits on there, as soon as daylight comes and it lights up, and that's blue, we'll know that that transmits power. So the thing to do, if you want to transmit power to those big ones, is bury cuboid rooms, put power into them, and they'll be basically sitting underneath the lamps. That's a good lamp. I don't know whether it's a mod or not. What's the Atlantic? It's not too bad. There's definitely a mod on the Colossus for the headlamps. They are really good. What else do we have? These ones need power, don't they? That would be kind of a nice light. So that would have to sit on a cuboid room if I wanted to power it. And to make it bigger. What's this place used for lighting? Oh, have we got any of those spot lamps? Those are quite good. Those would be ideal. On there. Nope. Where do we get those lamps from? Why aren't they in game? The alternative, of course, is the old favourite candelabra blooms under something or within something. Never noticed that scrolling like that before. There's the floors and stuff. That's not anything there. I could kind of put that make kind of a bonded warehouse for these things. It reminds me, I've got to put a vehicle bay in. Supply depots, they could be storage items. Look like storage items. Of course, these water towers we can expand. What have we got? Pallets. Covered brick piles. And pallets, we can make those big. Stacks of monitors. They can go on the scrap heap. Right, the sun's out and that's shining. Because it's now powered because it's sitting on a cuboid room. So now we make it big. And it's still powered because it's sitting on a cuboid room. Nice. That will do. Right, we need to start detailing the base. So it's packing this cargo area with stuff. Getting the lighting right. Maybe burying some cuboid rooms somewhere. Wait. Those are all tied in with these things, aren't they? So we could have cuboid rooms directly under the floor panels to put lighting. That's good. Does it have to be a big cuboid room? And unfortunately I'm missing those lamps that they used to light up this depot. There's some nice stuff with these cables. How big will a crane go? That'll go big. That's big enough. Industrial size. So we need some sort of landing pad type thing up here. I wonder, could we make an imitation freighter? Maybe. You certainly snap these parts together quite well. And then we'd have a loading dock or something. Some sort of offices. That crane can lift stuff up to there, but we need a crane up here to lift stuff onto whatever ship's parked here. Yeah, lots to think about. Nothing planned yet. Wait a minute. We've got those. Oh. What's this salvaged awning? I haven't played with these parts in quite a while, since I've forgotten how to glitch build. Nice, oversized ball. Can make it really oversized. Stack a few of those on a pallet. Composter we've got. Brick pile, what's that look like? That's already on a pallet. Very small bricks. No, more into metal scraps, I think. Those can go in the vehicle bay. Oh, we've got broken vessels which you can put around the place. A bit of a ship scrapyard as well. Add to the character of it. So those lights are good. Those things. They're very powerful as well. We don't have any. That would be nice. And these yellow things would be kind of nice to be able to build. And if we could fit a deck off the Colossus onto the floor, could fit the furnace deck. There we go. Nice. If it gets a bit cold, can we get in there? Oops. Warmed you up. Alright, we'll need to make a gut arch for you. Meantime, stoke the fire. Hard to get in these. Such a big opening. $15 nanites. Wow. We need a better game loop than this. Definitely. So the cannons are on there now. Okay, it's a start. Details will happen soon. So we could put the facilities over there for the exocraft and the normal landing pad and stuff. And maybe some more of the scrap rather than the final product, which will be on here. Could we build some sort of factory? Take scrap, manufacture stuff out of it, brings it on here, exports it. That would be nice. Okay, that'll be the basic layout then. Let's go industrial. So for now, quick look, interior, all the storage, stuff, all the refining. Gotta decorate this as well. Crew cabin. And the cockpit. And I think that's it for the street. Yes, satisfactory in No Man's Sky, but with spaceships. So I need to go and grab some food as it's past 6 o'clock here. So I'll catch you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, I don't know. It'd be nice if we did something on Fridays again with Ricey and Co. Kind of could do with doing that, or even do some Elite. Ricey hasn't come back to me on going out on the fleet carrier and doing stuff, so I don't know. So I'll catch you all some other time. Have a good one.